Hello everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode here of Minecraft Survival from Python's World. Oh man, does it feel good to say that intro again, my friends. But yes, welcome back. I really do hope you're all having a fantastic day. And if I may, I'd like to start off today's episode by saying the biggest thank you for all of the support in the first episode, reaching over 1,700 likes, which is support I've not seen on this channel in quite some time. It really does genuinely warm my heart to see all of the support for this new series. So truly, my friends, thank you so much. Since the first episode, I've only done a couple of tiny little bits and bobs. I've got another storage chest. I've replaced what was a stone brick table on this side with just the workstations themselves. It just makes the house here feel a little less full. And honestly, in this instance, I think it's a case of less is more. So let's start things off by grabbing ourselves a whopping great source of food. We've got just about a stack of bread to kick things off here. That's going to keep us going for a while yet. So here's what I'm thinking. Maybe if we were to just climb one of these here mountains, maybe we can see what kind of biomes we have surrounding this here mountainous forest area. So already we've got ourselves not only a regular jungle biome in the distance, but a bamboo jungle as well. Now you might be thinking, Python, it's nighttime. Why have you not gone to sleep yet? Well, I want to find myself a spider. I want to grab myself a couple bits of string, and I would like to do just a little bit of fishing. Only one of my goals for this series, as I mentioned in the first episode, is to experience Minecraft a little bit more. Not to just rush things through, go for the dragon, get a elytra, all that kind of stuff. I want to actually experience this game. And fishing is something that I have largely neglected. Also, this baby zombie, can you there we go. Yeah, there we go. Right, we need 2 bits of string. Oh, look at that. I think he did indeed drop a couple bits of string. Dude. Okay, very good. Well, we've already completed our goal in which case. But yeah, I wanted to do a little bit of fishing because it is a way to grab a bunch of gear. You can get enchanted books, enchanted bows, enchanted fishing rods, and all manner of other things. You know, food items, puffer fish fur, water breathing potions. There's so many good things you can get from fishing. So here we go. We have a fishing rod, and now we're gonna pop to the lake here. Out goes the fishing rod. Now we play the wading game. I mean, honestly, the sooner we can get ourselves access to a lure enchant, be it on a book or on a fishing rod itself, the quicker we'll be able to grab ourselves more fishing loot. Oh, what's that? Oh, no way! The first ever thing we catch is Nemo. Oh, this is brilliant. All right, Nemo, you're going to go in amongst all of the other first items thingies in this chest. While we get on with some more fishing here, it gives me an opportunity to remind you folks that if you are still enjoying these episodes and you want to continue supporting the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you'd consider dropping a like beneath the video. And if you're new around here, a big warm welcome to you. I hope you'll enjoy what you see, and I hope you'll hit that subscribe button. That way, you'll be the first to know when the future episodes go out. Boop. Oh, no way, a puffy fish! Nice! Aren't puffer fish, relatively rare in the old fishing loot pool? Either way, I'm pretty happy to have that. We'll be able to make some water breathing potions eventually with this. Alright, no more going back into the house after every single catch. Let's go ahead and see what we can get with the remainder of this fishing rod. Well, my friends, most people would probably dismiss leather boots as being completely useless, but as someone who currently has no armor whatsoever, I'm actually quite grateful for them. Not just that, if we come across a snow biome and there's a whole bunch of powdered snow, these leather boots will keep us skipping above the powdered snow instead of sinking into it. Time for a well-deserved sleep after a hard day's fishing, and now we get right back to it. And here we are, about to go into day 3 of fishing. Alright, the fishing rod is done. I always forget just how effective fishing is for XP. We're now at 14 levels. So in terms of what we actually managed to get with that fishing rod, we got ourselves a good amount of food items. We've got ourselves a bunch of ink sacks, some puffy puffish, another Nemo, and then just a whole bunch of junk. All in all, though, not a bad little haul. So what do we need next? I am thinking a little bit of coal so we can cook up the fish. And would you look at that? We've got loads of coal on the surface here. All of the mountainsides, they've got a whole bunch of different ores. They've got copper, iron, coal, all of it's going to be useful. Talking of iron, there's a couple of veins up there, and I would very much like to grab them. Only if we can get ourselves a shield today, we'll be able to block like 99% of the various things that do damage to you in this game. Here we are, just about made our way round to this here iron. So there was a couple there, and then there's a whole bunch more up here. And there we go. Oh, that one just dropped. Okay, so we've got 13 bits of iron once we've picked that one up, which isn't a bad little start. So, into the furnace, the food and iron goes. So here we are with a bit of iron, and here we are with our brand new shield. Ah, yeah. Next, I'm thinking a bucket, and we're going to grab some water just in case we need it. And now for a pickaxe. Yeah, buddy. So if we really wanted to, we could go hunt for diamonds right now. But I'm not going to do that because, as I keep saying, we're not rushing our way through this game. To finish things off for this Minecraft day, we'll make ourselves an iron hat. Yeah, I think that's a nice way to go. And now for a nice well-deserved snooze again. When you suddenly remember that you can use water to scale mountains. See, we go up like that. Right, this is going to be the big one though, isn't it? So we're going to go up and do a little bit of this, I guess. Yeah, it's a little bit rough around the edges, apparently, for me. But we're getting there. I wanted to get myself up here because I wanted to see what other biomes we might have surrounding this place. We've already checked out the jungle area. Oh, look at the little baby zombie with the spoon. You're so... Ow! Jeez. Ah! Sorry, sheep. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, little baby zombie with the spoon. How cute. Getting back to checking out what we have around here, though, we have ourselves a savanna biome here, which means we have ourselves access to another kind of wood, acacia. Wow. How about this for a view, though, eh? Man, this is such a cool world. And it starts raining literally just as I say that. Oh, this game. What on earth is going on down to my bottom right there? That appears to be like an Enderman pit. Whoa. Check this area out, though. It's like a proper little cove type thing. Oh, good grief, what is that? Oh, where on earth did you just come from? I don't like the fact that it is now raining my creeper brothers. Yikes. Boop. There we go. Right, that guy is done. And now I'm going to make a little Enderman toe tickling area. And now comes the silly part. Come on then, buddy. Try your hand. I am going to take you out of the game. There we are. Thank you very much for the grass block. Right, where's your friend? There you are. All right, come on, buddy. Come get your toes tickled. So, with those Endermen destroyed, yeah, we have definitely inadvertently come across something very, very cool here, haven't we? We could totally make this into like a proper build. This, I think, could become like an official mine shaft entrance or something. And to really enhance the cave entrance feel, we could go ahead and block this area off, therefore plunging this area into darkness. Oh, that could be such a cool idea, though. Do you know what? just for once, I am going to place down some signs containing these ideas that I keep having. That way, in the future, if I'm stuck for something to do, we could just revisit these signs, see what the idea was for that area, and maybe, you know, get on with it. So yeah, maybe we put this sign at the entrance to this little cave area. Then I just put cave entrance on the sign, so when I come back here in the future, I know what this area is for. Ah, that's right. I'm being kind to my future self. For once. Normally, I'm just like aimlessly wandering around my worlds, wondering what it is I should be doing. But now, I can just go revisit a bunch of my signs that have ideas on them, and then we know what we can do. Alright, I have a bone that I got from fishing. What are the chances of me being able to tame a wolf with just one bone? There was definitely a wolf around here. It was like a nice brown-skinned one. Yeah, this guy. Hello? Boop. Ah. Well, that is a shame. Ah, well, we'll revisit these wolves and tame them in the future once I've got some more bones. For now, though, how about we get on with the build for today's episode? We are going to make a little bit of a fishing shack. And yes, I'm well aware of the fact that I'm kind of doing this the wrong way round. I should have created the build first and then did the fishing trip. That would have been the logical way round, but, yeah, this is me we're talking about. Before we get on with anything, though, we need to get ourselves a bit of a top-up of resources. So time for a little choppy chop sesh, eh? Alright, plenty of resources obtained. I think the first thing we're going to do is we are going to surround this lake with a bunch of posts with a bunch of stairs in between. Basically forming a border around this thing. Now, this is where it starts getting a little bit expensive, only we do have ourselves a whopping great underwater cave entrance here. And I like to inject at least a little bit of realism into my build, so what that means for us is we are going to have the supports go all the way down to the very, very bottom here. We're going to have some very long supports at the back here, aren't we? Alright, so there we are. All of the support pillars have been placed down. Now, we're going to create ourselves a bunch of wood slabs and stairs, I think. What do we think? Could we use a different kind of wood for the planks? Maybe some birch here for a little bit of texture variation? Oh my, I left it a little bit late to go to sleep that night. As a result, there is a small invasion going on, and I need to dispatch of everybody. Right, you, my good sir, are going to go buys. So, let's do this thing, shall we? We're going to have ourselves the birch stairs rather like this, basically connecting the support pillars together. Alright, so even just adding this border in alone makes this lake look far better, doesn't it? Just got this little last section to do. And there we have it. The border has been added. Right, now as a result of doing that, what I should be able to do is figure out where exactly I want to put my little fishing hut. I think the logical area would be back here. Only if we're wanting to try and capture treasure-related stuffs from fishing, we need to have ourselves a nice deep water body. And this area is perfect. Whereas if we did the fishing over here, I'm pretty sure we would only be restricted to junk and fish items, I think. You know what? Maybe we should mold the build's shape to the shape of the lake here. Maybe we have like an L-shaped fishing shack in this corner. Oh, that's actually such a boss idea. I'm absolutely going to do that. Alright, so I've done a little bit of tinkering here. We've gone ahead and placed down sort of the footprint of the eventual fishing shack build. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have this build be on sort of stilts. And this little area here, I think, is going to become a pier. The place where we're going to sit or stand and actually do the fishing, you know? What? There's a random trader llama here, apparently. Okay, so where is your body? Oh, okay. Wow, this traveling merchant just does not care about his llamas. That is absolutely disgusting behavior. Oh, dark oak saplings. Very nice. Unfortunately, I don't have any emeralds just yet. What I do have, though, is a couple of bones I just picked up. What's the chances of me getting a wolf now? Come on. We've got 2 bones here. 1, 2. Oh, come on. Unbelievable! Well, distractions aside, how about we go ahead and make a bit of a start on our fishing shack here. We need to begin by placing down sort of the platform upon which the build is going to sit. Ah, what the... Dude, really? Why? I don't know, I'm just here chopping trees down and the skeleton just rolls up from nowhere. I don't know. I wonder, though, was that skeleton a blessing in disguise? Yay! Third time lucky, my friends. We finally have a doggo. Oh, no. And now this wild one here is just sort of alone. I'll tame you eventually, I promise. So here we go, my friends. Bit of a progress update. We've got all of the foundation pillars down, and we've got ourselves some upside down stairs going on. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start adding in some sort of floor. And to give this more of like a fishing shack vibe, what we're going to do is we are going to sort of break up the floor textures a little bit. We're going to have some birch, we're going to have ourselves some oak, and we're also going to have ourselves some random trapdoors. There we are. Nice broken up textured floor. Okay. I definitely left it way too long to go to sleep this time. Come on, Wolf. I'm going to need your help here a little bit. There we are. Thank you very much. All right, now we've got this guy to take out. Right, I would very... Oh, wow. One of those guys dropped an iron ingot? Hey, that's pretty useful, actually. We've got one here. I was wanting to make myself some shears so I can pick up some leaf blocks. That's actually super lucky. Alrighty, so we're starting to get somewhere, but I'm starting to think that these oak stairs underneath aren't the way to go. I honestly think cobblestone stairs might do the trick a bit better. So yeah, we'll replace these stairs with cobble stairs, and then I need to try and figure out the wall and roof situation. Only because it's an L-shaped build, the roof is going to be slightly more interesting to get done, but I think once it's all done and dusted, it will look pretty good. Alrighty, so we're sleeping the night away with apparently an invisible traveling merchant within my house. Hello there, buddy. Are you the same one as before? Yeah, you are. Interesting. You have been here for some time now. Only I have been a heck of a busy bee since the last cut. As you can see, we have the walls and the roof on this thing. The roof was definitely an interesting one to try and figure out, only I wanted the pier to be sort of outside. So as a result, we basically have like 3/4 of a roof here, but somehow it still works. And quite well, in fact. So yeah, just a few more things to do here. Just gotta chuck the doors on with one more going out to the pier. I'm gonna add myself maybe a couple of fences on top of here, and then I'm gonna have, I don't know, maybe a little planter area right here. Oh, do you know what? I think I've got an even better idea. We can have ourselves like a little seat here. I'm going to add some signs on the sides so it looks more like a seat. And then, yeah, maybe in this back corner, we can have a little mini planter box as decoration for our fishing pier. So, down goes the signs, and there we are. That's looking far more like a chair. Now we're going to add in these grass blocks with maybe some trap doors surrounding it, so it looks a little bit more like a planter box type thing. We're going to have ourselves a flower pot right here with a little sapling in. I wonder if there's any double tall flowers around here, only I think they would work perfectly on this planter box thing. Oh, very good. Not one, but 2 unique double tall flowers. Nice. We're going to grab ourselves a bunch of these bad boys and a bunch of the peonies as well. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, that finishes that off quite nicely, doesn't it? And to really finish this off, 1, 2, 3 fences. Nice and simple. My doggo decided to visit. Maybe you can sit on the pier, and then whenever we do some fishing in the future, we'll always have a companion next to us. Ah, I love that idea. So checking out this build from just a few different angles. This is definitely the best angle though, isn't it? Ah, it's quite nice, isn't it? It really, really is. And for a fishing shack, I would suggest that this is actually quite big. I mean, normally fishing shacks that I make, they're very, very small. But this one, it's got enough space to have maybe like a little bit of a mini bedroom area, a home from home, so we don't have to keep going back to our house over there. We could just have a bit of a snooze in here if we're on a bit of a fishing rampage. And then maybe with some of the other space we have here, we could probably add a bit of a storage area. Maybe even some fisherman villages eventually, so we can sell our produce to them and get emeralds and XP from them. Oh my goodness, so many plans for this build, my friends. So do you know what that calls for? There we go. Fishing shack ideas, fisherman, bed, and storage. Yeah, I mean, pretty much that's all you really need in a fishing shack, right? So with the fishing shack building done and dusted, we'll work on the interior in another episode. Same with decorating this here border. We're gonna wrap the episode up here, but before we do so, we've got the comment of the day to do. In order to do that though, I need a book and quill, so I'm gonna need a book which requires leather and sugar cane, and then we're also going to need ourselves what, a feather and a bit of squid ink. I think we've got the squid ink already. Yep, there it is. So let's go on a mini adventure to go grab the rest of the stuffs we need. Hey there, Mr. Cow. Bye bye, Mr. Cow. Hello, Mr. Chicken. Thank you for your feathers. And finally, here we are with some sugar cane. So there's the patty pert, there's the book, and there's the book and quill. There we are. So then, the very first comment question of the day comes from MQ25, who says, the Donut Museum making a comeback. Will previous Python's World projects come back? For example, Python Industries, Flora Fields, the Observatory Tower, etc. In terms of the Donut Museum, for any of you guys who don't know, in the Let's Play that I ran on my Pythonator channel, which ran for about 2.5 years, I had a museum in the shape of a donut. I must admit, the Donut Museum on that Let's Play world was pretty cool. It was definitely one of my favorite builds on that world. Would it make a comeback on this world though? I'm not entirely sure. And the same answer goes for your second question there. As much as, yes, this is a Python's World reboot, and of course, there will be nodbacks to the original Python's World, that's not what I want the whole series to be. I want there to be new stuff mixed in there as well. So yeah, I'm thinking a nice healthy mix between nodbacks to old Python's World projects and also some brand new projects. You know, we don't want to be stuck in the old days all the time, right? We want to go ahead and do some new things as well. So yeah, I think a nice healthy mix between old and new. So yeah, hopefully that answers that question for you there, bud. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you have enjoyed today's episode and you're excited to see more, do be sure to drop a like. I'd very much appreciate it. Subscribe and make sure you got those bell notifications turned on so you don't miss out on my future Minecraft content. For now, though, thank you so much for watching. Do have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much again for all of your incredible support. I really appreciate it. And I shall see you folks in the next episode. Bye-bye.